And as people said, like, who are you? Well, they call it and they say, what's been happening? Now, there's so many levels. Which one do they want? Well, they say, where do you live? I say, on earth. They say, that's not what I mean. Or who are you? I think I didn't even notice the way it was dissolving. That kind of solidity of somebodyness was dissolving, except the way people kept, when people acted in a way that expected me to be solid, and I wasn't. And then I began to get a sense of this thing happening, and at first I felt easy because I had come out of a value where to be chameleon-like, you know, where you're changing your colors to every situation, is somehow a sign of weakness. And I had to flip it around where I started to experience that as a sign of strength. That I didn't have to be somebody. I could be open to more and more. I had no idea who I am, what I'm doing here, where I'm going. I can give you models, metaphors. You know, I can do that very, very charmingly and very well. And then I can go in and out of them. But they're all ones to loosen the ones you've got, so we will all end up together with none of them. It's the same thing about the thorn. And I think that the confusion is feeling that you have to come into a situation with a somebodyness that you then have to get everybody to reassure you that's it in order to feel safe in the situation. And I find now more and more I can walk into a situation, walk up to somebody and have no idea who I am or what I'm doing there, and allow their minds to define my reality without getting caught in it. See their mind define the reality. If that reality is one that's destructive, it won't feel harmonious. And I trust. It had to do with trust in the inner connection to truth. And I think that that transformation is a very flickery process. Very flickery process. I think you just let yourself in. It's like letting yourself into a very hot bath. You go in by little degrees of playing with the idea that you just don't know. Stephen Levine talks about don't know-ness. I think he got it from Sun Sin, the Zen master, who just said, practice don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Now, to go from that world of social existence where you're constantly looking in other people's eyes to say, am I existing? Am I good enough? Am I what you want? Am I all right? Am I here? So like at this moment, there's the wind in the trees. And at that moment, when I heard the wind in the trees, I disappeared and there was just the wind in the trees. And then a moment later, this situation brought back me talking to you. And I realized that for years, I could never do that. I couldn't just allow the wind in the trees to exist because I was afraid of the loss of continuity. I was afraid of allowing the moment to be just what it was for fear I wouldn't be appropriate to the situation.